Pay attention to this. If everything falls apart when you take PTO, pause before you ask for a promotion. That's exactly how people end up with a desk expansion promotion. After my second child, I sat in a manager role for almost 2 years. At that time, I was very focused on the timing. I had a 5-year plan to get to executive, and senior manager just felt like the absolute next step. I got there, but I didn't have to take the path that I took. I was already managing a large team. I sat at the corporate office while most of the extended team worked out of smaller locations in other states. And that alone already changed the scope of the role. We carried more responsibility by default because we sat at the center of gravity. We owned the SOPs, presentations, and enterprise level work. And we also owned training for every new team member. When the promotion came, I got the title and a decent raise, and I was happy at first, but there was no one to replace me. And the closest person was 2 levels under me, and most of the team was 3 levels under. My structure was flat as a pancake, which did not work out, which meant the work did not move down. It stayed with me. And that's what a desk expansion actually is. You get elevated on paper, you're all happy to do it on your LinkedIn while absorbing the work of another role. And I was forced to work with opposite extremes in one day. I could spend the morning preparing materials for the executive leadership team, then I'd find myself training the most junior people during the week whenever we hired them. They kept saying that they would give me another manager, but we all know that someday is not a date on the calendar. So when I ultimately left, they replaced me with not 1, but 3 people. So if you're going after a promotion, this matters more in this case than a title. Your leadership team and your skip level need to be clear on what your succession plan looks like before anything changes. Otherwise, you're not going to be stepping into a bigger role. You're going to be asked to carry a much wider one.